to show I'm your host, Steven Colbert. Ladies and gentlemen, you know me, I'm a simple man. I wear my heart on my sleeve partly because my chest cavity is already filled with bacon. So it's no secret how I feel about this Trump reboot. I was not looking forward to it. I knew that he would take the opportunity of a second presidency to do every terrible thing I could imagine. I just never imagined he'd do all of them at once. Because the last 5 weeks hunting Shrek and awful, and even now the Maga faithful are starting to notice. Because according to a Republican poster, Trump voters are getting buyers remorse. It's really kinda hard to feel a lot of sympathy for them. They ordered the turd soup and then said, "Waiter, there's turds in my soup." Then they came back 4 years later and then asked, "Y'all still have that turd soup?" So why are his supporters starting to get a little bit upset? Well, one reason that they give is that they voted for Trump because they said he would bring prices down on day one. That was his claim. He said it over and over again. And now on day 38, they still think things are too expensive. Somewhere in Delaware, Joe Biden is shaking his head, chuckling to himself and thinking, why did I come into this room? Now some MAGA voters also don't like how Trump is letting Elon slice through the federal government like a drunk raccoon with the F-sword, with one of them telling the pollsters there's a lot of babies being tossed out with the bathwater. Well, that's not surprising. That's how Trump raised. I forgot milk. I forgot to lock the door, and he keeps crawling back. In that same Trump voter went on to explain if we had a drinking game where everyone took a drink when we heard the words reverse course or walking back. We'd be drunk in 20 minutes. Why wait 20 minutes? I'm playing a different drinking game called I will drink whenever I want, and I'm winning and also losing one again. Thanks to rising inflation and Trump's unpopular tariffs, consumer confidence is down and businesses are also worried. Independent businesses reported their third highest reading ever on the uncertainty index. Now that sounds really bad. Then again, can you ever really know where you are on the uncertainty index? One thing that continues to make consumers anxious is the high price of breakfast. And with bird flu, there's no end in sight. According to experts, egg prices could jump 41%, meaning this year's Easter egg hunt is gonna be the purge. It's getting so expensive, this is true, that here in New York